Welcome to SIUK India webinar. Thank you for joining us. We are now live with Lancaster University. Today we have Rashima with us who will let us know about this special webinar session. We will answer all the questions after the presentation during the Q&A session. So let's start the webinar. Over to you, Rashima.
Yeah, thank you, dear. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Hello to all the people who are listening to me right away and maybe the ones who are going to watch this video later on. Myself, Rishma, and I'm the regional officer for Lancaster University based in India. Lancaster University was, I'm just going to give you a brief information about this university, and definitely we are going to take your questions after this presentation. So I would like to start to tell you about the inception of Lancaster University. So Lancaster University was set up under the Royal Charter of Government of UK in the year 1964 and is an internationally highly ranked leader in the provision of excellent teaching and research within a beautiful campus setting. Yeah. Right. So where we are, of course, it's very, very important, for the students and the parents to know the location of the institution. So Lancaster University is, a very well-connected university to rest of the UK, which is based in northwest of England. And we are just 3 miles away from Lancaster city center. And I would say for many students, this may be their best opportunity to travel and experience new cultures throughout the Britain. Take advantage of this opportunity and be sure that you are visiting a very nearby cities to us, such as Liverpool and Manchester, which is, I think, only an hour away, by train or by road. So alternatively, you can visit London, you can visit Edinburgh, which are two very vibrant and cosmopolitan capital cities with endless attractions and experiences, which are just, 2.5 hours away from Lancaster by train. We have one more beautiful place near to us, which is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site called District Center. And especially it's a must-see place for all the nature lovers. So overall, I think Lancaster University is perfect place for students to get a world-class education as well as being able to meet people from different nationalities and explore other cultures as well. Now, of course, the next question, the students or the parents generally has is about how good the university is, how prestigious and ranked this institution is in the UK. So, of course, Lancaster is one of a very prestigious and reputed university in the UK and worldwide. And our stronghold on the rankings is a proof of it. So we are top 15 in 3 major national UK league tables, and we are also under world's top 150 institutions in, world leading tables such as the QS World Ranking and the THE World Rankings. Our TEF Gold, which is Teaching Excellence Framework. So TEF Gold rating is also based on high quality teaching, excellent teaching facilities, and good careers our graduates get into. Lancaster University, performs more strongly than many Russell Group institutions and universities in the UK on most objective measures of performances. So yes, it is one of the highest prestigious university in the UK and worldwide. Happy students, happy faces, which is ultimately the goal of any institution worldwide. And we are also very, very strong with this, with the student satisfaction. So we have a fantastic, thriving community of international students, staff, alumni, and partners. We are a truly global university with collaborations around the world and, teaching partnerships in the countries like China, Germany, Ghana, and Malaysia. Lancaster also gives you an access, to world-class facilities, expertise, and resources you need to be successful in life. Our CTAP, InfoLab 21, Lancaster Environmental Center, Lancaster Institute of Contemporary Art, and many more world-class amenities offers you to exceed in your courses. Lancaster has specialist teams that provide a full range of help and support, which is available to all our students. Our colleges at Lancaster provides a sense of community and belongingness, where we aim to nurture a spirit of getting involved in all aspects of student life. Skills for global employment. Third, for graduate prospects in the UK by the Complete University Guide 2021, which is a very good position for any university, international university. So we offers a lifetime of career support for our Lancaster graduates. So the career services at Lancaster, they have that sort of commitment and promise to our students that maybe at any stage of your life, if you again want us to help you with your further employment, we are ready to do that. So that sort of commitment and promise we offer to our students. We do offer specialist career consultants. We do offer work experience and placement opportunities in the world leading organizations, companies, to our current students. We do offer Lancaster Award, which is basically a recognition for the students along with their academics, more of their academic activities, means extracurricular activities, how good they are, how strong they are. And this Lancaster Award really gives them a very strong confidence, and at the end of the year, they knew that they had that sort of international exposure at the end of their degrees, which they really keen, which they were seeking at the end of the year. So we are ready to provide that with the medium of Lancaster Award, which we really recognize, and recognized by many world leading companies as well. So we connect with employers, we connect our students with the employers on campus. That includes mentoring sessions, workshops, guest lectures, and a lot of other opportunities. So, graduate opportunity rate is high at Lancaster. And, most of our students, the graduates, they go into the further, programs, further education, or they get into the further employability within the 6 months of their graduation. This all happens because of the rankings and reputation that we hold, and the tie-ups that we have with the world leading organizations for internships and even for full-time placements. We do recognize small and big job, we do organize big and small job fairs every year at campus, which gives an opportunity to our students to connect with the employers during networking session for their better future prospects. Now, our colleges. So Lancaster University is proud to be one of a very handful UK universities, including Oxford and Cambridge, to have a collegiate system. So since 1964, staff and students both were allocated to either one or the other college in the university, where they live, they socialize with the member of their own college. All undergrad students become a member of one of 8 colleges, and we have one graduate college for our postgraduate students. Among all these 9 colleges, Bowland College is the oldest at Lancaster University. So if I tell more about these college setups, so these colleges are just not for students or about, halls of residence. They represent group of communities within the wider institution. Each college has its own distinctive characteristic, a community that offers a variety of opportunities to get involved every time. You will make friends through your courses and societies you might join, but college is a ready-made set of friends. You will live together, you are going to compete together in inter-college competitions, and a lot of other exposures that you are going to get along with your college mates. During the time at Lancaster, your college, offers the first port of call for any support, which is again a very, very important requirement for any student studying overseas. There are staff on duty around the clock, ready to help, whether it's a friendly word of advice or, you are into something more serious. All colleges have Wi-Fi enabled study spaces, games facilities, social spaces, and a 24-hour portal service. So finally, I would say once you have your degree, you will leave Lancaster University, but you will always belong to your college. So college plays a very, very strong roles in your lives at Lancaster University. So this is a beautiful picture of our campus where we have marked all 9 colleges and also the Alexander Square, which is exactly the center of the university. So the campus is, being a campus university, Lancaster is a campus university. So this campus is a home to bank, post office, supermarkets, bookstore, bakery, hairdresser, charity shops, hair and beauty salons, and even an ice cream parlor. So there are dozens of places to eat and drink across the campus with cafes, restaurants, and even 9 college bars. Every college has their own bar at Lancaster. Our library also among one of the beautiful places on campus. So library provides a high quality serious academic study environment with a wide choice of spaces available for individual study. So we have 3 different floors at library at Lancaster, and every floor performs gives you a space for individual sort of study. Our on-campus sports center features, extreme range of facilities like swimming pool, fitness suite, strength and conditioning rooms, sports halls, climbing walls, many outdoor facilities and sports like cricket, rugby, tennis, football, and many, many more. Of course, an international university, I've told you this, we have nearly 14,000 plus students at Lancaster University on campus with us, out of which 3,000 students are international students with over 100 countries from across the world. And definitely this number really, really makes us at one of most multicultural, diverse and international university where you are going to get truly a global experience and exposure. So so the students, currently we have over 100 countries. Even 30% of our staff is from overseas. So when you are going into your lectures, you are getting lectures from the people from different countries, different cultures. So you are going to get a lot of exposure in diversity and as well as in different cultures. Global network of our alumni spread across 148 countries. We also offer study abroad programs as well as student exchange programs where students get chance to travel to Malaysia, India, China, Ghana, Germany, all these countries. Investment in facilities, of course, over 500 million pounds invested in new facilities since 2003, which includes a state-of-the-art library, which I have just told you, and a learning zone. A lot of learning zones, learning spaces are available on campus for the students with all state-of-the-art facilities. Our new, academic laboratories with all modern student accommodation, as well as brand new health and innovation campus. So I would say Lancaster is a research intensive university because of the investment, because of the facilities. I would say that in the last REF, which is Research Excellence Framework 2021, 91% of Lancaster's research has been independently rated as internationally excellent or world leading, with 46% rated in the highest category of 4-star. And this is all because of the facilities that we are providing on various labs at different level with this sort of investment, which is ongoing investment. Our degree programs. So at Lancaster, we offer over 200 degree programs. So Lancaster offers 4 different faculties on campus. So the first faculty is Art and Social Sciences. The courses that we offer under Art and Social Sciences comprises of Art and Design, Architecture, Film and Media Studies, Fine Arts, Design Management, Literature, Languages, Linguistics, Law, Criminology, Sociology, International Relations, Philosophy, Religion, Politics, War. All these courses and many more, of course, comes under the Art and Social Sciences. So the programs that we have mentioned here are few of the popular streams, but under these streams, you are going to get a lot of other programs and combinations. One of the most popular faculty at Lancaster for domestic as well as international student is Lancaster University Management School. And in this faculty, we offer all traditional as well as new programs that includes accounting, finance, economics, entrepreneurship, organizational behavior, management sciences, marketing, technology, business analytics, and again, many more programs with our management school. The third faculty is Faculty of Science and Technology. And of course, as the name suggests, all the programs related to computing, communication, engineering, environmental sciences, geography, ecology, conservation, mathematics, statistics, biology, physics, chemistry, natural sciences, they all comes under science and technology. One thing that you will notice here is that the psychology at Lancaster is also a part of science and technology. We don't run our psychology under under arts and social sciences. So psychology at Lancaster is not a part of arts stream. It's a part of science and technology, and that is another good reason why this program is very, very popular for domestic as well as international students, because psychology has a complete lab-based program at Lancaster University, and all the psychology programs that we are offering at Lancaster are accredited by the British Psychological Society. So that accreditation is also very, very important for the student, when they choose their course streams. Now, the last faculty at Lancaster is Faculty of Health and Medicine. This faculty has a very short portfolio, but still very popular programs such as biomedical and life sciences, medicine and surgery. We do offer medicine and surgery at Lancaster with a lot of filtrations and a lot of high entry requirements from the profiles. We also offer sports and exercise sciences program under bachelor's degree at Lancaster. So this was all about our 4 faculties and what kind of subjects we do provide under these 4 faculties. So this was just a glimpse, but as I said, we have over 280 programs available at Lancaster University. Now, degree flexibility, again, very important, specifically for undergrad students. So we do offer, there is a possibility to take combined honors, pathways with the modules from other subjects. We also offer students to have a combination of 2 degree streams, like maybe biology with psychology, Spanish studies with computing, or economics with mathematics, and many more combinations are available at Lancaster. So just you check on the website under the undergraduate studies what all combinations are available for our students. Life at Lancaster, of course, it's a very, very important subject or a topic for any student who is coming from overseas countries to study Lancaster at various degree levels. It's very important to understand what kind of a life they can expect and they are going to get at Lancaster campus. So societies and clubs, so we have over 250 societies and clubs available at Lancaster. Our student union is very, very strong at the university, who offers you a variety of opportunities to get involved. They organize lot of events, workshops, guest lectures throughout the year, to get involved with the students, and they raise various topics on campus. So student union is really, really strong at Lancaster University. We do offer, sports club, academic societies, and many other options for the students to run. Suppose if you join Lancaster and you have a very strong interest in any of the areas where you find that there is no society is available, you can even set up your own society and you can connect with like-minded people at Lancaster. So you are going to get that kind of a support from the student union. If you're looking to set up your own society, which is still not available, you can do that. If I talk about the academic societies, because definitely when the students are looking for, specifically postgrad students where they are only going to spend a year, they want to be get more inclined towards their education. And for that, they generally ask about the academic societies, how good and strong we are. So of course, academic societies is definitely a way, to connect with the other people in the at the same interest or the same, course. You will also learn about the other subjects in the societies, academic societies. You get a lot of guest lectures. You see a lot of competitions. There are trips to abroad happens, career events and so on. Other social activities happens in the academic societies. The few examples of academic societies includes law, marketing, psychology, business, writing, creative writing, languages and engineering, and many more. So yes, a lot of society involvement and activities are there on campus. Roses. So it's not quite the wars of the roses, but every year the hugely competitive roses tournament pits the University of York and Lancaster together with competitions across a wide range of sports and an unbeatable atmosphere. Trust me, you can go on the YouTube. There will be a lot of videos which you can see about the roses, Lancaster versus York, and you will see what kind of atmosphere is there when this 1 month long event happens on campus. So the roses is organized by LUMS, which is Lancaster University Student Union, and also the York University Student Union, and is often described as the largest inter-university sports tournament in Europe. And these two institutions take it in turns to host. This year it happened in Lancaster, which was definitely ultimately the winner of the roses as well. And it is definitely a great weekend for spectators and supporters, with also a range of cultural events which take place every year to make this event even more special. So this is something that you are going to witness every year, sometimes at Lancaster, a year at Lancaster or the other at the York. Now the city of Lancaster, of course, it is also important to get to know about the city, how good the city is, what all, facilities and things are there which you can, witness at the city. So Lancaster is an ancient city with modern outlook. So it's a city packed with shops, cafes, restaurants, a buzzing nightlife with dozens of traditional bars and pubs and trendy pubs. So Lancaster is home to a number of museums and galleries, and you can see a real cultural identity with art galleries and theaters, a thriving live music scenes, and a calendar full of festivals and events. Lancaster has best of both worlds, so combining a high quality of life, historical splendor, spectacular sceneries on all the sides, with fast connections to Manchester, Liverpool, Leeds, Birmingham, Glasgow, Edinburgh, London. So finally, I would say Lancaster has everything you would expect from a modern city, but a modern city with an incredible heritage. So this is what you are going to witness at Lancaster city. So of course, the next is about beyond the city. So we are very close to Lake District, Morecambe Bay. So Lake District, as I covered initially or as well, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, 30 minutes away from the city center. And it's one of the most beautiful places in the UK to witness, specifically for the nature lovers, people who want to, enjoy their weekends in the beauty of nature. It is a must-see place. Now, support and well-being. So, of course, we offer a range of various student support services. Our chaplaincy center is a place for people of different faith, all the faiths, I would say. Our student union, which I've already said, gives you a sense of uh, belongingness. International societies helps you to make your, our campus your home. And of course, I have told you, about how good the sports facilities are. So apart from that, you are also going to get all level of services from our different support teams available at university level, or your college level. So whether you are facing any issue in the academics, maybe sometimes mental health, maybe sometimes finances, maybe in your physical health. So any issue or a concern that you have, we have people available round the clock for you at your colleges as well as at university level. Accommodation, of course, again, a very important point, to talk about. So, best university halls for good 8 years since 2010. We have been won this award since 2010 for good 8 years. We have over 7,000 bedded accommodation at Lancaster, and first year of your accommodation for undergrad student is guaranteed. We do offer high-speed internet and Wi-Fi available throughout the campus at Lancaster. We offers you a safe and secure environment on campus at Lancaster University. And of course, as compared to any big city or cosmopolitan city, the biggest ones, we offers you a very high lifestyle with a very low cost of living. Now, these are few types of accommodations available at Lancaster. So it starts from standard accommodation, en-suite accommodation, superior en-suite accommodation, townhouse, studio apartment, catered accommodation. Catered means self-catered or university catered accommodation. That facility is also available at campus at Lancaster University. So we have variety of accommodation available for our students. Now it all depends on your pocket sometimes, also your preferences sometimes, what kind of accommodation you are looking at. So of course, now at the end, I would like to thank you that you have listened so patiently. And now the platform is open for any questions that you have for me regarding Lancaster University. Thank you so much for your time. So these are few important emails that you can note down. The first one belongs to me. My email ID, if you have anything related to postgrad admissions, anything related to undergrad admissions, if you are looking for your CAS information or payment informations, these email IDs you can use. Thank you.
Thank you, Rashima. Thank you for taking out your time and giving us this insightful presentation.
Thank you,
Now, time
Priyanka.
for the Q&A session. We'll start the
Sure.
Q&A session. I will read out the questions from the YouTube chat box. So the first question is, where can I read the testimonials of the students?
of the students, we have a unibuddy actually. There are a lot of, on the website, there are a lot of pages. When you go to any university course page, and you scroll the page down, most of the pages we have mentioned either videos of the students, or we have mentioned the testimonials of the students. We also provide a unibuddy facility at Lancaster's website, where you can connect with the current students for the same program to understand their perspective, how good the facilities, how good the university, what kind of a support system we are offering to the students, what kind of teaching is available for the students, how satisfied they are. So they can connect with the students at unibuddy at any time. And of course, as I said, most of the course pages has student testimonials, maybe written testimonials or video testimonials.
Thank you. So the second question is, please tell me about the admission process for masters. What about the post-study work visa?
Okay, so at Lancaster, we start our cycle a year prior every year. So now if whoever is the student, if he is looking for 2022, although the admissions are still open for master's program, though we are closed for all MBA programs at Lancaster for 2022. Rest of the programs are still open, but you have to be very, very mindful regarding the deadlines, because we are already at the last week of July, and the courses at Lancaster are going to start. The Lancaster University will start from 1st of October. The first week will be definitely your orientation week, and the next week onwards, your teaching will start. So you have to be very mindful. If you are really, really keen for this year, 2022, you have to ensure that all your documentations are on place. The documents that we require for PG student is, of course, your undergrad transcripts and degree certificate, statement of purpose, why you want to, pursue this program, why you have chosen Lancaster, what is the motivation behind doing this program, choosing Lancaster or maybe the UK in that context. Then we need one reference letter. If you are a working person, then we need a professional, reference letter. If you are a student or you have just passed out from your university, academic reference will work in that case. If you are a working professional, your work experience letter for sure. The copy of your passport, and of course your IELTS scorecard or Pearson or TOEFL or any English language test scorecard that we accept at Lancaster. So these are the documentations that we are looking at this point of time if you are keen for 2022. If you are looking for 2023, then the applications will start from somewhere around September, or maybe October is generally the time when we start our application cycle for the next year. And at that point of time, because you will be a year prior, whichever documents that I have quoted earlier is available to you, you can start your application with. So that's how the PG admissions work at Lancaster. Sorry, what was the next stage of this question?
The next stage of this question is, what about the post-study work visa?
Right. So now the post-study work visa in 2019, the UK government has announced, the UK Home Office, GIR, which is a graduate immigration route. Now, international students in the UK who are coming to study degree levels, could be undergrad degree, postgrad degree, research program, or PhD degree, are allowed to stay back in the country for next 2 years if you are into a UG or a PG program or on a research program. But if you are on a PhD program, you are allowed to stay back in the country for next 3 years. So this arrangement has been announced by the government in 2019, and it was on place from the summer of 2021. So now all the students who are going to join the university this year or had joined university in the previous intake will take advantage of this GIR. So under the graduate immigration route, you have 2 years time to stay back in the country and find out jobs for yourselves. There is the good part is that there is no cap on the salary. which will allow you to come under GIR. But yes, there are few prerequisites, to come onto GIR. The first and the foremost is that it is not an automatic visa grant. You have to apply for it. And another important part is that you should have completed your degree to be eligible for GIR route at the UK.
So the next question is, what are the visa and application deadlines?
See, there is no visa applications deadlines because visa is not handled by the universities. Visas are basically handled by the UKVI. So there is no as such deadlines for the visas to apply for, but your for the applications, if you're talking about the application for admission, I've told you it is still open, but you have to be very, very mindful. And now I think your visa in India is generally taking 4 to 6 weeks time. So again, you have to be very thoughtful when you are applying for the visa. You have to be very quick. Depends on when your university's intake is going to start. Because in most of the cases, UK universities offers extension to the students, like the latest possible date, which could be 2 weeks or 3 weeks after the course starts. So at Lancaster right now, our latest possible date to join the university physically is 21st October.
Okay, so the next question is, what is the GPA requirement for studying a major at your university?
GPA requirement. See, it depends. If you're looking for a master's program at Lancaster, it depends on a lot of factors. The most important factor is your previous institution. So it depends on which institution you have studied. Your undergrad degree is very, very important for us. And depending on the reputation of that institution, we have categorized the Indian universities and institutions, and the basis of those categories, we have different entry requirements. So the CGPA requirements at Lancaster starts from 7.5. Again, I'm quoting that it depends on which institution in India you are studying at.
Okay, so the next question is, I have a 1-year gap after my graduation. Can I apply for a master's in marketing?
Yes, see, in that case, you just have to tell us through your SOP or maybe your work experience letter what you were doing in this 1 year. Because sometimes what happens that after graduation, some few of our Indian students, what they feel, or maybe because the parents wants that, they go for some government test or maybe some other, test to sit on. For a year, they do they take the coachings and they sit for these examinations, but when they don't qualify, then they think, okay, let it be and let me go for a master's in the other country. So if this is the scenario, that's absolutely fine. You have to, again, as I said, there should be a motivation and a justification in your SOP. Now, why after maybe a gap of a year after your graduation to your master's, what is the force that is pushing you now to start your master's in the UK at Lancaster for that particular program? So the justification and motivation behind, that should be very strong, to make the admission officer satisfy when they are going through your SOP and the rest of the other documents. So if gap means you are working somewhere, we don't count it as a gap, we count it as an experience. And if gap means that you were not doing anything, anything means not working, but you might be doing some examinations, maybe preparing for your IELTS, taking different coachings, tried sitting for some other internal tests, government tests, that it is absolutely fine for us. You just need to be clear when you're writing your SOP to us.
Okay, thank you for the answer. So the next question is, who are the top 5 employers after completing masters in marketing?
See, that's a very inside data that you are asking me to quote. For this information, definitely, I would again encourage you to go on the website and check about the career options that student gets into after, having various undergrad or postgrad degrees at Lancaster. But I can tell you that we have a very strong tie-ups because of the reputation of Lancaster University. We have a very strong tie-ups with most of the renowned world companies and corporate houses, where we get our students either into placements or into internships or full-time or job opportunities. So the career services at Lancaster is really, really strong, very strong, which helps you to get into your future employment. And as I covered in the presentation, at our career services, you are going to get a lifetime commitment. So we are not just there to help you maybe for good 2 to 3 years. Once your degree is over with us, we are there to help you throughout your professional life. Maybe at the age of 40, if you again come back to Lancaster, being our alumni, it's our responsibility, it's our commitment to you that we are going to help you again to find further employment for you. So definitely these sort of facilities, these sort of supports are available to our students. But if you want me to quote any 5 good big leading companies, sorry, but they are not in the top of my mind right now. So you need to explore website for that.
Okay, thank you. So the next question is, do you have student accommodation? If so, how does it work?
Okay, so yes, as I covered in the presentation as well, Lancaster has over 7,000 bedded accommodation available on campus. And first year of your accommodation for undergrad student is guaranteed at Lancaster University. So how it works? So once you made an application to Lancaster University and you get your offer letter from February onwards, the accommodation services start sending emails to the students to start their accommodation processes. Okay, so you do not need to worry that, okay, I've got my offer in October or maybe November for the next year, but still I don't know where my accommodation is going to be. Don't worry on that. The accommodation services starts connecting with the students February onwards to start the processes. You will get an email from the university, from the accommodation services, depends on which college you are choosing or a graduate college you are part of. And then they will send you the form, the preferences, what kind of accommodation, what is the charges, what you are going to get into the accommodation, and what are the deadlines. So all this information you will start getting from February onwards from the accommodation services at Lancaster.
So the next question is, what are the popular majors at your university?
So see, I've covered all 4 faculties. It depends which faculty you want to be a part of. So all 4 faculties has their different, top programs. So if I talk about arts and social sciences, in arts and social sciences, we have creative writing, law, criminology, sociology, languages, linguistics, design management, fine arts, architecture, a lot of other programs where we provide you the major. If I talk about the business school, the management school, any program that you can think under the business and management, we do offer the major in that. If you're talking about science and technology, we do offer variety of programs under science and technology. It could be psychology, mechanical, electronical, physics, chemistry, biology, engineering, and zoology, geography, life sciences. All these majors are available for the student. Data science, business analytics. Apart from that, if you're talking about health and medicine, we do offer medicine and surgery. We do offer sports and exercise sciences. We do offer biomedicine and life sciences. So we do offer variety of programs under major at undergrad as well as postgrad streams.
So the next question is, what opportunities are there in on-campus employment?
Okay, so being a campus university, lot of opportunities for the students are available on campus. So we have, as I said, and as I covered in my presentation, we have supermarket, we have bars, we have restaurants, we have cafes, what else? We have, a post office, we have pharmacy, we have bookstores. So all these outlets you can, if they are looking for the students for the part-time opportunities, part-time work, you can bang on there. Of course, the career services again helps you to get your, part-time employment on campus as well as off campus. So because the city of Lancaster is just 10 minutes away, from us by road. So, sometimes what happens, students are studying at Lancaster, staying at Lancaster, maybe for 2 to 3 hours work, they travel to city of Lancaster or vice versa. So, a lot of opportunities are available on campus as well as off campus. Opportunities can be available under your faculties also. So you have to be, when you are going to a different country, a different culture, a different university, education system, everything is new to you. You have to be very, very cautious all the time what's going on around you. You have to be very open. You should have a very strong sense of networking with the people, which because this one tool is really going to help you a lot in your career at any university in any country, and in your future as well. So, be like a student who notice things like who connects with the career services well, who connects with the faculty well, who connects with the student union well, who connects with the social societies well, and, who connects with the department people, the academics so well, because if the opportunities are there within the academics, to serve the department part-time, that's a wonderful opportunity. You can also look for opportunity to represent your faculties, being an international student ambassador, or you can be an international student ambassador representing Lancaster University at various platforms. That is another wonderful opportunity that gives you a lot and lot of exposure, whether you are a undergrad student for 3 to 4 years or you are a postgrad student for 1 year. So a lot of opportunities are available for students, to explore under a part-time opportunities on campus as well as off campus.
So the next question is, does your university require a letter of recommendation?
Yes. So letter of recommendation, if you are talking about letter of reference, letter of recommendation, yes, we require that. We need one letter of recommendation or letter of reference. If you are a current student or have just graduated, we need the letter from your academics. If you are a working professional who is into a job more than a year, then a recommendation letter from your current employer will also work for us.
Okay, so the next question is, what kind of scholarship does your university offer?
Okay, so at Lancaster University for 2022, specifically, I'm only talking about 2022 current year because I'm not aware on the scholarships for the 2023. It is not yet announced. So for 2022, we are offering Lancaster Global Scholarship worth £5,000, flat £5,000 throughout our portfolio, course portfolios, except MBA. For MBA, because the program is closed, no point talking about the scholarship. So now for rest of the programs, the scholarship is worth £5,000, but we have a selection, a entry criteria for undergrad students as well as for postgrad students, to be eligible for this scholarship. So if I talk about undergrad students, first of all, we accept applications only via UCAS for undergrad courses. So for undergrad students to get this £5,000 for the first year of entry, you need to have minimum 90% in your class 12 score. And also Lancaster should be as your firm choice on the UCAS. If it is done, you will get automatic scholarship of £5,000 for the first year of entry. If you are a postgrad student looking at any postgrad program at Lancaster University this year, then the minimum criteria to be eligible for this £5,000 scholarship is 80% in your graduation. So if you cross 80 or 80 above in your graduation, again, it is an automatic scholarship. Along with your offer letter, it will be mentioned on your offer letter that we are happy to offer you £5,000 flat scholarship on your current course. So that's how the scholarship this year are working for international students.
So the second last question is, what do you think are the pros and cons, if there are any, about getting a master's degree in the UK for international students?
See, that depends on completely on your mindset, completely on your situation, financially as well as academically. Of course, I don't see any cons. Or I can't say it is going to be good or bad in my personal opinion. It completely depends. Sometimes students, not only UK, not only for masters, it depends. When you are choosing overseas education, you have to understand that you cannot be now anymore into your comfortable zone. You have to come out from that comfort zone. You have to explore, you have to expand your life, you have to explore, you have to get the maximum exposure that this country is going to offer you, the university is going to offer you, the course is going to offer you. So as I said, you have to come out from your comfort zone. If you are a master student, specifically for you, you only have 1 year in the country, okay, on your studies at the university. So this 1 year is very, very crucial for you, because your first priority is your education. But on the second hand, you also want to grab some part-time opportunity. On the third side, you also want to get exposure by becoming a part of student union, maybe societies, clubs. You want to explore, you want to to travel around the country. So a lot of things are there which you have to do in 1 year's time. So in my opinion, the best way, to get the most of it is to work on a timetable. That is the best advice I think I would suggest you, to work on a timetable. If you have a planned timetable, a month on month, maybe quarterly, maybe half yearly, or maybe for the year, you will get maximum of what you are looking at. Because sometimes if you are puzzled that where to go, what to do, I don't have time, but I still want to do a lot of things, you will get puzzled. And at the end of the day, you are not going to get anything. And then your experience at the university or maybe at the country will be bad. And then when you talk to the people, you will always talk about what bad had happened with you. So I don't think so there is anything bad going in any country for your masters or for your bachelors. It's just you have to see how open and acceptable you are for that situation.
Oh, thank you. So the last question is, what is the employability rate for postgraduates?
So I would say, as I covered in the presentation as well, by the Complete University Guide 2021, we are the third universities offers the graduate employability. So 86% of our students are either into further education or into the employment within the 6 months of their graduations. So like I'm repeatedly saying that the career services at Lancaster are very, very strong. It depends how you utilize them, for your career opportunities, how much you are involved with them, to sit for one-on-one sessions, to work on your CVs, to work on your interviews, to work on the networking, on your future options, your career fairs, everything that is happening around the career services. You have to be very, very proactive, at the university, to take advantage of those employability opportunities. And definitely at the end of the day, you will get something or the other in hand. If you are active student and you are taking part of, a lot of the activities, career activities happening on campus.
Thank you, Rashima, for answering all the questions so well. I have covered all the questions from the YouTube chat box. So do you want to share any final words?
Nothing, is just that, all the very, very best for all the students who are coming to Lancaster or who are going to any other university around the world. Be open, now you're a very, very strong, a very fresh, very new chapter of, and I would say very exciting chapter of your lives are going to start in those countries. Enjoy it at the most. Make the most of your time in the universities. do concentrate on your studies. Just do not focus only on the work, though it is required, but still your priorities should always be your studies. So all the best to the ones who are going to all the different universities in the part of the world this year, and the ones we are going to welcome you in October at Lancaster University. And of course, all the best to all the ones who are preparing themselves for the next years or so on. So that's the only thing I can say right now. And thank you so much, I would say, the team of SIUK, for giving me this opportunity to come and sit in front of the screen to talk about Lancaster University with the live audience. And I think all the questions that you have put up today are very, very, needed questions, very in-demand questions. So thank you for this session for Lancaster University, and looking forward for your great support for international recruitment.
Thank you, Rashima. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your valuable time. To all the audience, if you have any further questions, please free to contact SIUK India office. Bye bye. Take care.